Hello and welcome to the CocoaRose development site, a blogging and picture site for me and my little sister. She wanted to take photos and upload them somewhere so other people can see it, and I need to learn what development skills, and so this is the result. The main two features of the site right now are archive and images. Archive are blog-like posts where you can upload text and an image to associate with it, and then write about whatever subjective poem matter you want to. And then images are, of course, just pictures with their associated metadata. Let's jump to the homepage here, which is what we're on. And it is a brief summary of the site overall. And if we were to add any other features, we'd likely add them to the bottom here. It should give the users a good overview of what to expect when they go through the site. If we jump to archive here, they are in card-like pictures, and if we click them, it goes to the actual content itself. All of these are referencing from the same source file, which are markdowns. And if we were to go to the markdown and switch it to 20.jpg, for example, which is another image I happen to have in the database, and then we are to run the batch file, convert to html.cmd that I wrote, it will edit all of the HTML files, and then it will reflect on the site and all the places. So you only have to make a change once. Remember, you don't want to repeat yourself. Stay dry. As such, the archives are a little bit tougher to implement in the SQL because it has to store a temporary file that is the markdown that is then converted to the HTML, and both of those are uploaded to the SQL server so that the readers can pull the HTML and the editors can pull from the markdown. And as such, I've not figured out how exactly to do that temporary file storage yet. And that is something I'm working on. So these are not fully implemented into the database, and you cannot submit them as of yet. The images you can submit, you can create a new image like so. You can simply select a photo, and then you can add some metadata. This metadata is important not only to add to your SEO ranking, but also to add to accessibility. And while I say that, I'm typing terrible alt tags and stuff. But this also makes your site not just a big blog of pictures and data to a machine, but it also makes it accessible by them. So machines can, okay, this is a context. It knows, hey, this is related to that anime that everyone talks about on Reddit or whatever. These also, you can turn them around and you can jump towards their site if you choose to have that wherever it was. And when you click on them, you can get the full screen of it, and you can also edit it here. So I can type 89 instead, and this data is persistent. So if I jump around the site and then I come back here, come back to him, the change is still there because it's pulling from the server database and posting to it. It's also using the post redirect get method. As such, refreshing your browser multiple times will not create duplicates of images, which was a problem I had, and I had like 30 of these pictures just all over my database every single time I refresh the page. Those are the main features of the site, and those are what I'll be expanding on. The contact us is one of my first just contact forms, and it goes to CSV right now, not the SQL database. But it's also persistent because it goes to that CSV, and I wasn't exactly familiar with how to do form handling. This again was 2 months ago. So this guy needs an update, but he's also kind of like your child that you don't want to see grow up because, you know, he was your first form. Anywho, database control is just from homework 6, something to help you create the databases real quick and tables to set up the test site if you want to, because I work from multiple locations. And that is the main gist of the site. If we go to the back end, the HTML is all semantic. I put a good deal of effort to make sure that the content was removed from the style, and so there's a meaningful layout to it, and then the styling is all on itself, and the JavaScript is on itself. JavaScript is used for many things, such as all these buttons and functionality um, the entire modal box and stuff. All this is JavaScript. But that is the main gist of the site. You can follow this on GitHub, and thank you for tuning in. Also, my pretty URLs, I like it.